Okay, welcome to this graduate workshop on using the library for engineers. My name is Jeff McAdams. I am the engineering librarian here at UTSA. I work in the library. I also sometimes work over in the AET library. It's a new library we have on campus in the AET building. Today I'm going to show you some of the resources that the library has to offer through its website, so you can use it from any computer, anywhere, at any time. Also tell you how to get in contact with me if you have any questions, and just some basic general tips and helpful hints as you do research with the library. So I'm going to get started, and we'll go on to the library website and do most of this presentation. So if we go to the library website, to get there, you can go to myUTSA, myutsa.edu, and if you scroll down, you can see the library's home. You just click right there. That'll take you to the library. It's very simple, or you can just type in lib.utsa.edu. The library's website is an important gateway to a lot of the information that we have. You can do Google searches. You can do, go directly to a publisher's website, but they may not let you in if you're not on campus. So if you go through the library, then they'll let you in because they'll know that we have a paid subscription to their service. The first thing I want to mention about the library's website is we've added a new quick search right in the front, right here. And the quick search searches a lot of library subscribed content. Let me just do an easy search for hydraulics. I'll do engineering hydraulics, and it gets me 95,000 results, which is a lot to look through. It's way too many, but you can refine the search over here on the left side of the page, and you can limit it to items with full text. You can limit it to scholarly publications. I could say I just want journal articles, or I could do, well, that's apparently all I got. I can do different subject terms. I'm talking about, let's say, mechanical engineering. And you'll see the different articles we have here. If you're looking through them, you can just mouse over the title, and it'll give you the abstract and any of the metadata for the article. So it'll tell you, what journal it's in, and what volume, and page number, and all that stuff. And the nice thing, it does give you the abstract right away. If you mouse over the record, in the upper right-hand corner, there's a magnifying glass. That's the preview we just saw. Or there's this folder right here, and you can add it to a folder. So you're basically saving that item for later use. So if you want to email that to yourself, I can just click on that, and it goes down into the bottom into a saved temporary folder. I can do that for multiple items if I look at them and think that I want to do something with them later. If I get a bunch of items in my folder, then I can click on that folder, and now here are the options of what I can do with that. So I already have 4 in here. What I can do is I can print this list out, or I can email this list to myself. I can put those results into a certain bibliographic format if I'm ready to insert that into a research paper. I can also export it into one of these 3 bibliographic managers. And I'll talk about a bibliographic manager later on if you don't know what that is. UTSA has a campus license for EndNote, which is a paid bibliographic manager, so you don't have to pay for it. The campus has, you can download that through ASAP. We don't use RefWorks here, and BibTeX is something that you would use with LaTeX or LaTeX, and that is something I can also help you with and give you a tutorial on if you'd like. So that's all the things that you could do with a folder in this Library Quick Search. The Library Quick Search, let me just not limit it to scholarly publications, but I don't have any other content. Let's see. Trying to find some books here, but we don't have any books. Let me just do engineering. Do a new search for engineering. If I scroll down, it'll also search our catalog and all of the electronic books that we have. So you can see what the books that we have on the third floor of the JPL, any different e-journals that we have, e-books that we have. If I click on e-books, we have a lot of those. It'll give you a link to where that e-book is at. If I click on the little icon for the e-book, then it'll take me to a page where I have to log in. So you log in with your banner ID and your last name, and it'll take you to the vendor's website where that hosts the ebook. So you can read this ebook online. They have the book details, the table of contents. You can even set up bookmarks here. If you create an account with this this place, which I would recommend doing because they have we have, I don't know, many thousands of books here. You can search in here, and the nice thing is it searches the full text of these electronic books. You can click Read Online, and that'll prepare the book so it's a giant PDF. You can also, well, actually reviewing the image right now, you can do a PDF of the different chapters, but you can just scroll down and read the book just like it appears in the paper format. So it would be an identical copy of what it would look like in the paper. Now you can go to different chapters, and it'll take you right there. If I go to search, I could search within this book. So I can say hydraulics. I doubt there'll be anything in here. Yeah, nothing. Let's see, do pyramid. There it is. And it'll take me right to that page where we have that word. You can download, and you can choose a loan length. They give you a couple options for a few days, and if you want to download the book, you would have to have this Adobe Digital Editions software installed, and they have that right there. You can download for free. And most people don't already have this on their computer, so you would need to, follow the link here and download it. Once you download it, it allows you to have the entire PDF of the book onto your hard drive for 2 or 4 days, however long you'd like it to be there. But after that time, it won't let you read it. So you can come back and re-download it, recheck it out. Basically, you're checking out the book. You'll see down here, it'll allow you to print 47 pages or copy 12 pages. Those are the copyright restrictions that are put on by the publisher. So you can't save the book forever, but you can always recheck it out and download it again if you need to. However, if you have access to the internet like we do right now, you can read the entire book whenever you want. So as long as you have access to the internet, you don't need to download it. The whole book and the entire book is right here. You can just scroll through the whole thing, and you can read it whenever you need to. So let me go back to the search. And so you can do a new search. You can add things to your bookshelf. You can, add bookmarks. This is a very nice ebook website. I'm going to close out of this and go back to our results list in the library quick search. We have some other ebooks. These are all from the same website though. I'm trying to find another one. Let's see if this one. Where are we going with this one? Okay, this is proceedings from Springer, so they'll give us a PDF of each different chapter, I think, or since it's a proceedings, maybe the entire thing, and you can download the PDF on this one. So different vendors have different rules, and since we've purchased these ebooks from Springer, they have not put on any restrictions for us, so they will let us download the entire PDF, which is very helpful. You can do the searching within the book here too, and you can go through the different chapters, or in this case articles. So if you see the Springer thing, generally it's a great deal. We don't have access to every book that they have, but we have purchased a bunch of them. Okay. That's enough of the library quick search. I can go up here and click on UTSA Libraries and take me back to the home page. So the quick search is a really great quick search. It does not, however, search all of UTSA's library holdings. It searches what we have in our library catalog, which are our ebooks, our print books, our journal titles, and it also searches a lot of articles, as you can see, but not all of them. I don't want to give you a percentage. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's not everything. I think it may be like between 60 and 80% of what we have. So for other discovery of articles, if you're looking to do a literature review, or if you're just trying to find some articles related to some articles that you have, I would recommend searching a few databases. If you want to find some databases to search for articles, you can do that here, find databases and articles. We have over 350 databases on all different types of subjects. You can look on engineering and technology, and you'll see that we have 70 databases that fit under that category. That's kind of a lot, so what I do recommend is, if we go back to the library's homepage, going to one of our research guides. I've created some research guides for engineering topics. You can get there by clicking on engineering or the AET library. And I've created a guide for the AET library, which is basically just a listing of our services, our hours over there in the AET building. You can click here if you need some help. You can just type a message in here and ask a question about, looking for an article, and somebody on the other line will help you, and right away through a chat. It's got my contact information, and Ellen Lutz, she's our science librarian, her contact information if you have a question for her. We have some videos of the AET library if you want to look and see what it looks like in the inside. Also, engineering research guides. So you can find, I have a guide for each different discipline or department that we have here. So let's look at civil and environmental. I have a list of databases that pertain mostly to this discipline. So these are the ones that I think that would help out if you're looking for information in civil or environmental engineering. The top one is Compendex. I'm going to click on that one, and it'll take me to the database. If you're off campus, it will ask you to log in with your banner ID and your last name. Compendex is a database. It's an index of engineering articles and proceedings from every discipline, every aspect of engineering and technology. It is the largest and most comprehensive, but it doesn't cover everything. But let me do a search in here and just show you. Let's do engineering hydraulics. You have the same kind of limitation, or not limitations, but limits that you can put on your search over on the right side, just like the library quick search. You can refine results by author affiliation, if you know like a certain laboratory is doing research that you want to look into, or company. Controlled vocabulary is like a subject heading, so you could say I'm looking for stuff on computer simulation of hydraulics, and then I can click just include those. So that'll add to my search. If you see right here, I have engineering hydraulics as my original search, and then they've added the computer simulation within the controlled vocabulary. I can remove that at any time. I can also save this search. You'll be prompted to log in. You'll just create an account with this hosted website, and you create an account. You can create alerts. This alert is an email alert, or you can create an RSS feed. And the RSS feed is, if you have a feed reader, it'll do a search however often you want to. I think daily, weekly, monthly, and it'll redo a search through this database and then send you the results as an RSS feed. If you do create an alert, it'll send you the results through email. If you do the save search, that means whenever you want to, you can go back and just redo the search. If you see here, I have my results, and since this database is only an index, it does not have the full text of any of the articles in this database. But if you'll see down through the results here, I have a couple articles with a yellow full text box here. That means that we subscribe to these articles somewhere else, in another database or through another journal. So if you click on the full text box, it'll open up a new page, and it should direct you to where we have that. This one is in Science Direct, and it has the PDF right here. You click on the PDF, and that'll be the full text of this particular article, and here you can save it or print it if you'd like. So it should be that easy. However, not every time will these full text box works. Not every time will they work. Sometimes that's just a computer error with the linking. I think for the most part they won't lie to you and say that we have something that we don't. But sometimes they have a problem with linking between one site and another. So if that happens, you can always call the library, and we can try to figure out a way to get that. You can search for the journal title in our library catalog. Let's say, for instance, this one, International Journal of Heat and Mass Transfer. I'm going to copy the journal title and search for it, just in case this link didn't work. So I'm going to go back to the library's home, and I'm going to go to our Find Books and More, which is our catalog, our library catalog. Once it connects, I'm going to paste in that journal title or the source title, and I'm going to search by journal title to see if we have a subscription to it. And it says that we do, but only online. It doesn't say that we have a print copy. Under the holdings information, it says it's just an e-journal, so we don't have it on the shelf. However, we do have it from Science Direct from 1995 to the present. If I go back to my database where I found this in Compendex, I'm looking for April 2006. So I could click on this link right here. That should take me to Science Direct, where we have this journal. I can scroll down to 2006. I want, which volume do I want? Volume 49, numbers 7 through 8, page 1214. So I go to volume 49, issue 7 through 8, and I'm looking for page 1214, a two-dimensional model of the kettle reboiler. So there it is. In this particular database, the green, when it says if it's green, we have the full text available. If it's white, we don't have the full text. But for this one, everything's green. Green means go. So we have it. So you can click on the PDF, and there's your article. So that's just in case for some reason the linking didn't work out. You can always copy the source, search it in our catalog, and hopefully find it through that way. So that's just sort of like a back door into that. Normally the linking will work just fine. Okay, what if we don't have one of these articles? Let's say this one right here is an article that you want to read, and we don't have that yellow full text box in here. What we would do, go back to the library's homepage. This is if you're doing a lot of research and if you're asking for a lot of articles, this will be the best thing that you can do is to bookmark this link here. Get it for me. It's under our services column on the library's homepage. Get it for me is our interlibrary loan and library express service. If you click on this link right here, it'll take you to a static web page. This is the URL for it. You can bookmark this and just keep that somewhere handy for yourself. You log in with your user ID, your computer ID, so it's your ABC123 and your password. So this is the same thing as your UTSA email. And if I log in here, this is how you can get access to our interlibrary loan requests forms. But it also works for things that we do have as well. You can make a request for an article, conference paper, book, or DVD, book chapter, government document, or thesis and dissertation. Generally, most things that you find will fall into one of these 5 categories, but if it doesn't, just try to figure out, where it could fall. If you click on article, conference paper, the biggest mistake people do is they put in the title of the article. The first thing here is the title of the journal. So I would put in, like, for example, the International Journal of Heat and Mass Transfer. But the volume, the month, the year, the pages, and then you put the article author, article title, and all of that information. And you can just go into the detailed record for the article that you want here and just copy and paste right over. And then if you have any notes in here, you can say, I'm working on my research and I need this right away, please hurry, or I found this from this website. Actually, you can put the where did you find this cited, so you can say, I found this in Compindex or Engineering Village, or that's the platform that's on, or however you want to put that, and then you submit your request. Once you submit your request, it'll be up here in this transaction, so you can always check the status of your request. You can edit it if you need to. You can cancel it if you want to. And then what happens, well, the library staff will send out a request if we do not have the item, and they'll try to get it from another library. For articles and book chapters, those are things that can be scanned and sent through PDF. So what they'll do is they'll say electronically received articles. You get a message saying that you have an article that came in through Iliad, which is what this software is called. And you click on electronically received articles, and they'll list them right here. And then they'll have this view, they'll have a PDF icon. You just click on the PDF, and then you can save it or print it or do whatever you need to. Because of the electronic nature of this, if if I requested this article right now, today at 9:30 a.m. on a Tuesday, I will probably get that article tonight or tomorrow morning. The average turnaround time for those articles is 18 hours, I think. Just depends on like holidays and weekends and everything. It might take a little longer, but normal working business weeks, it's about 18 hours. So it's very fast for most things. If it's something that no other library has, then our interlibrary loan department will contact me, and we'll try to purchase it as fast as we can. Don't despair if you don't get it right away. We're working on it. We're trying to get it as fast as possible for you. If it's a book, then they'll have to physically mail it from a certain library to here, and it'll be mailed to the circulation desk at either the AET or the JPL, whichever you prefer. And that usually takes about a week. Trying to think of something else about this. This works not just for things that we don't have, but things that we do have. Let's say that, for example, this conference proceedings we actually have in the library in print. We don't have an electronic copy of it, but we have it in print. So if you requested this article, the library staff would find that, oh, we have this on the shelf, and instead of making you go get it off the shelf, they would go to the shelf and scan it for you and send you a PDF into the Iliad, and then you would have it there. So you don't have to worry about that. If it's something that we have in the library, they're not going to cancel it and make you go get it. They're going to do that for you. So, if you find the article here, no matter if we have it or if we don't have it, they'll get it for you somehow, and usually right away in like a day. So I would say 98% of the things you find in here we can get for you really quickly. So let me go to the main menu. Let me log off. Go back to the library's homepage. So that's how to search some of our databases. I have Science Direct in here, Environmental Science and Pollution Management, different ones. Dissertations and Theses Full Text is a good database. This searches, like it says, dissertations and theses. I'm going to do engineering hydraulics just for continuity. And you can search for other dissertations and theses out there. I'm actually very surprised that, did I spell that wrong? No. They only got one here, but this is from Lamar in 2008, and I can do the full text PDF. It's a 255-page dissertation. I can view the abstract if I want to and see what's been done on this. Let me go back to the results and do another quick search. I'm going to do University of Let's just see how many UTSA dissertations we have. 79 in here. So these are all the UTSA dissertations that they have in here. The reason why there's so few is because we've only just begun delivering the dissertations and theses electronically in the past few years at UTSA. So that's why the full text of these are going to be, we don't have that many. But they're working on back files for these, and they're trying to get the microfilm if they've had microfilm of certain dissertations. So sometimes that you can find older copies of dissertations from other institutions here. So ProQuest Dissertations and Theses Full Text is a great database to find out what other people have done for their dissertations. So we do have some standards, AEC reference standards. We're working on getting the ASTM Annual Book of Standards. If there's any other standards you need, just contact me by email, and I'll try to get those. So, I also have a link for textbooks. These are mainly for undergraduates, though, if we have textbooks. Information on the FE review, but as graduate students, you've already taken that. I have a link for technical reports, including the different standards that we have here. And then a link for building codes, because this is a civil engineering subject guide. Okay. I do want to mention a couple other things. If you're searching the catalog for books that we have, let me do a keyword search for you can do the library quick search and do this and find books in there. This will just be a different way to search that. I have 113 results. I can filter it again by different things. I can say just JPL stacks. I just want you to see what it looks like. And so if I click on any one of these books, they'll tell me if they're available and where they're at. Third floor here. I can request that using the Iliad, the Get It For Me request form, I can copy and paste any of this information and request this book to be delivered to, like, let's say the AET library, or to the JPL front desk, so you don't have to go to the stacks. They'll just email you when it's available, and you can make a request for that. Generally, we have a Google Books About This Book link. If you click on that, it'll take you to the Google Books version of it, and it'll just give you some information. Sometimes it'll give you a preview, sometimes it'll give you an abstract, just a little bit more information than what the catalog can give you, to make sure that that's something that you want to have before you go to the library to get it. You can email it or add it to a list, those kinds of things. You have a My Account with your library account. If you click on that, you'll log in with your last name and banner ID, and it'll show you all the different books that you have checked out, and you can renew them there. So you don't have to worry about lugging all the books back to the library. You can just renew them online. So the library catalog is pretty easy, but again, you can do the same stuff in the library quick search. I do want to mention Google Scholar. A lot of students use Google Scholar. If you do it for off-campus access, you can bookmark this link, and it has this preface here where it redirects through the library's website. Let me just give you an example of what that looks like. Do a search, and see right here it says PDF. See if it'll find it at UTSA. It's not showing that for me, but since we've done it from the library website, if the library has a subscription to any one of these articles, then you can click on that and it'll take you right there, versus if you had if you went from home off campus and you didn't do that to the library, it wouldn't let you in. It would say, please log in. So you can click on the PDF and get the PDF because we have a subscription. This one we didn't have a subscription, unfortunately. But some of these it will. So you can do a library search or check our holdings and see if we have it in the catalog, that kind of stuff. So I recommend bookmarking this if you're off campus and use Google Scholar a lot. And then they have some frequently asked questions about that. Let me see what else. If we ever have any workshops that the library offers, or that I offer through the AET library, they'll be down here. I mentioned before bibliographic management. I'm going to go back into the research guides, and I'm going to go to citing. And we have a couple different research guides on citing and bibliographic management. The Cite It Right guide gives you all of the specific information for a bunch of different citation styles. So if you're doing APA, right here, you'll give citation examples and some general rules, in-paper citations, and they also give you APA paper format. If I go back, I can see EndNote, and this is the guide for EndNote that we've created, and it's how to use it, how to download it from UTSA, how to get support, different things like that. Creating a reference, exporting a reference from a database. We have some videos on how to do that. So this is our guide for that. If you want to, we do have workshops on EndNote and bibliographic management. I don't have the program here, otherwise I'd show you, but once you're into one of the databases, it doesn't matter if it's Compendex or if it's Google Scholar or if it's Springer or the library catalog, you don't have to do a lot of manual work to put in the bibliographic information, the citation of the articles that you're using. Most of the time you can just click a button and it'll export the information into a program, which is EndNote, that'll manage the information for you. So it'll become like a little personal library of information. And then the nice thing about that is you can use, if you're using Microsoft Word for your paper, it'll put in the bibliographic information into your paper according to whatever style, citation style that you're using. So I think it has like 4,400 different citation styles in there. So it's a very, very productive and very easy thing to use. I would recommend starting out your graduate career with that because it'll make life a lot easier with all the papers that you have to write. Again, the workshops, look here for different EndNote workshops or any other workshops that we have. I'm one of the instructors for the EndNote workshops, so you can always send me an email and say, hey, I couldn't make it to the workshop, but I want to know how to use EndNote, and we can do a one-on-one session where I show you how to use it. The same with any other aspect of the library or finding information or using one of the library's resources. If you want to email me, you can go to Research Guides, like AET Library, and you have my contact information right here. You can send me an email or call me on the phone, and you can just say I would like to you to show me how to do a literature review on this topic, and I can meet with you in your office, or you can come to my office in the library, however we want to do it, and try to help you out through that process. You can send me an email with a question. I couldn't find this article, and I couldn't remember how to get into the Interlibrary Loan site. I can help you with that. So whatever questions that you have, just let me know, and I'd be happy to assist you with that. If you have any suggestions about the library, if you have a book that you want us to buy, if you have a journal that you use a lot and we don't have it, you can send that to me, and we'll see about buying those for you. So I'm the librarian, and I'm the advocate for the library for engineering. So if there's anything that you guys need, then don't hesitate to contact me, and I'll do my best to provide that for you. What else? I think that's about it. The hours of the building are here, all the basic information. I do want to mention that the AET library is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Friday, all semester long, and it's a fantastic facility if you haven't been there yet. But most of the library's information and most of the library's resources you can access through this website. And you can send me an email or call me if you have any questions about how to use any of this stuff. So those are the basic main points about the library. One of the workshops, I mentioned BibTech. One of the workshops that I can do for people is to introduce you and get you started with LaTeX, which if I just do a Google search, I'll find out some information on LaTeX. Let's see. It's a document preparation system. LaTeX is they have like an introduction here. It's a markup language, sort of like HTML, that makes a really nice looking PDF. And you can do a lot of Googling. It's an open source project. If you look on Wikipedia, that'll tell you more about it. It's a really great thing if you're using a lot of math, but it also can incorporate bibliographic management tools like EndNote or BibTech, and you can ask different colleagues, or you can ask me more about it. But it's for an engineer or a math user, it is a really great thing to write papers in. So that's something that I can give you a tutorial or workshop on as well. Please, again, I've mentioned it several times, but I'm only mentioning it because it's so important. Please email me or call me if you have any questions about using any of these features, or if you have any suggestions for books or articles that we need to buy. That's all I have, and I hope to see you guys around the library. So, thank you.